New this morning, we're getting our first look inside
Welcome to Firsthand, the podcast where we hear firsthand accounts of the most important moments in history from the people who lived them. I am Devin Field.
And I am Nautical Greg Gallant.
And that's fun, and it's making me wish I had picked something. Damn it, why didn't you say?
I like to keep you on your toes, Devin. It's okay if only one of us had a cool thing.
I'm Devin the Dinghy.
Not bad. Loved it. We are out on the open sea here.
We are at sea.
We're on the listenership. We are on the first-hand cruise.
We've done it, everyone, and you're hearing this being recorded from the cruise. I mean, we've just begun the cruise. And
it's an exciting time. We are hitting international waters now. Everything is kicking up. The shuffleboard is bumping.
Yes, people are getting very heated at the shuffleboard court, which I think is good. I think that's a sign that the vibes are strong.
Oh yeah. Unless a butterfly knife comes out in the first 5 minutes of a shuffleboard game, it's going to be a snooze fest, I think.
Right. And these people are active. There is I am detecting in general on the ship a bloodlust. There's a note in the air that is it tastes like pennies you know what I mean? Yeah. Like people are ready to draw blood.
People came out here for a lot of reasons. A lot of times I'll say, thanks for coming on the first-hand cruise when I see someone on the deck, and they'll be like, what's first-hand?
Yes, I've been getting a lot of that as well. A lot of just sort of like, there's a couple people on board the ship who look a little like Joaquin Phoenix in The Master when he just hopped on Philip Seymour Hoffman's ship because he was because he had accidentally killed a farmhand in Salinas. That's I'm seeing a couple people on the ship who are carrying themselves with that energy, and I welcome it.
For sure. I think for a lot of these guys, accidentally killing a farmhand would be charitable. I think a lot of these guys seem like it was very premeditated.
Yeah, and again, I haven't seen any stabbings. I haven't seen any blood drawn. It's more just like we all kind of know this is going to happen. Yeah, it's a mood, you know?
Yeah, the crowds have been pretty rowdy at some of the other performances so far. We, of course, had Ayn Rand stand-up. We had Leslie Odom Jr. performing at gunpoint, as well as Aaron Carter. We had a lot. The squad is here.
Right.
As you've been listening all season, you know we got a lot. Travolta's hologram is going up. Unfortunately, Travolta did not die like we were hoping, so the hologram is not as big of a get for a still living performer.
We got to, for next year, because I already know there will be a next cruise, we got to plan that ahead of time. Yeah, we're going to, because this is a huge cash grab for us. Similar to what you were talking about people coming up to you being like, what is this ship? People have kind of said that to me in terms of how much they've paid to get on the cruise, because a lot of people are paying cash day up, and they're just shoving a wad of bills into my fist as they hurry past me to treat whatever wounds they have.
Yeah. Again, we haven't seen the stabbings, but it's a vibe. And when we say it's a vibe, it's like you see a lot of people who you can be like, oh, that guy. You know how someone has the vibe of like recently been stabbed? Like if they're bleeding or they're saying, where's the medic? Which, by the way, Devin, where did we land on where's the medic?
Don't know. I've been asking around myself. I don't know if we have one, but I'm sort of waiting. I don't want to make is there a doctor on board announcement this early?
I know. It's like, I think a medic will present himself or herself, you know. It's like every friend group has a medic, and if you think yours doesn't have a medic, you're the medic. So
I honestly think if I were to get on the PA system and say, hey, passengers, are any of you a doctor? Is there a doctor on board? I think that would set off the physical attacks. I think that would be enough of a go code for people sort of to receive a message of any kind that would activate them.
Yeah, it's a real powder keg here. We're walking on eggshells. Just a reminder to everyone, don't go in any of the zones that have been sort of roped off by Raytheon or any of our sponsors, because
there's a couple
allowed.
couple of whole decks on the ship that are a no-go zone. And I don't mean that in a wink, but sneak down there to make out or kill each other way. I mean, really, like I haven't seen what's in the middle of the ship. I don't know what our cargo is.
All I know is Ayn Rand was looking for the bathroom and came back looking like a piece of Swiss cheese. I mean, she was shot full of holes. And she said, where's the signage? There needs to be better signage. And I was like, you can't rely on the government for your own personal responsibility, Ayn.
Right. This is...
I called her Raggedy Ayn, and it was all... thing.
That's a bit rude. We don't want to be that rude to our guests, We're excited to have them, and I'm excited to see where this cruise takes us,
So, we're going to be back in a little bit to start the episode. Unfortunately,
it hasn't started yet.
Yeah, I mean, this is to start the topic, I should say. We did say that we were finally going to do the 9/11 episode, that was the ultimate celebrity gaffe. But then...
I can't think of a bigger celebrity gaffe. The president had egg on his face. He's there reading a goat book. I'll save it. But
it's what a gaffe by those pilots too. I mean, yips. It really ran right in.
And I really think we should stop talking about it and say.
Well, it's just, and we're going to have to stop because I was worried we might incriminate ourselves, but apparently Halliburton was worried that they don't want anyone talking about 9/11 anymore.
They literally want people to forget. It's strange.
So I think we're going to just have like a free for all. We've got some old favorites that are back and some new favorites, and I think we're gonna start the big show here soon, right, Devin?
Ahoy!
B-O.
Welcome back to the cruise. Ahoy, hoy!
We are out here on the open seas.
Yes, and I probably won't have to do those kind of sound effects because the listeners will probably be able to hear the creak of the sail. It's not a sailboat; it's an industrial war vessel.
Some sort of, it's definitely one of the parts of battleship, one of the bigger ones.
Maybe a destroyer.
I
don't know, but destroyer. It feels much bigger than that. It feels like a carrier,
aircraft carrier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might have to make the bird sound effects though, because have you noticed there seems to be an insane lack of bird? Like it's as if the birds are avoiding the airspace over this boat. Like,
and the air itself feels thin. There's something in the air that is odd. And I'll say, while we're talking about the ship layout and what kind of ship it is, I tried to do some exploring, and I ended up turning corners in a way that made no sense. And I'm not sure where I ended up on the ship. And I just woke up in my berth this morning. So there is some sort of MC Escher thing going on below deck where I think I never wind up where I'm trying to go. Well, maybe we can see if our guests had a similar experience or not.
So our first guests, we did want to bring in some people who have some expertise on seafaring and on how to make a boat voyage successful. So please welcome our first two guests, David Copperfield and Timothy Chris.
Hello.
Hello,
Greetings.
Timothy. Hello, David.
Ahoy.
Wow. Okay, and you're both very into the nautical theme.
Absolutely. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, you're
These
German
are old
sailors.
Salts. These guys are salts.
Well, as men of the sea, and good bless.
Good bless.
As men of the sea, Timothy and I have had to learn all the languages of the seafarers, anyone you'd come across, so that if you ever run into a pirate or just a landlubber of any sort of country that you could speak their language.
Which is even worse, of course, than a pirate, a landlubber.
And I think back on my days before this cruise thinking like, I think I was a landlubber, and it makes me fucking sick.
Yeah. Sick to your stomach, right? You get seasick just thinking about it.
I do.
Bad kind. Pukey.
I had to put Dramamine on.
Yeah, Devin and I are ashamed to admit that in the past we were landlubbers, but we've grown and we've changed, and
we listen.
Frankly, I don't even recognize the me from even last week. We're sea people.
It's what the sea does to you. You see your old self, no pun intended, and you kick it to the curb, and you become a new man of the ocean. And it's definitely what I've enjoyed about my time out here.
Well, it's what we were taught by our, generations before, our grandfather and their grandfather before them.
Yes. So, in both of our families, you learn, it skips a generation, the learning. So you always follow what your grandfather did.
You never listen to your father. Ugh, no, yuck.
I like this. It can be hard to listen to your father. They are in the house with you. Your grandfather is a more external presence.
Mm-hmm. My grandfather. Excuse me.
Oh no, Timothy.
Sorry, I'm David. Please.
Oh, they're touching each other a lot.
And ahoy to you. And
Alvida saying to you.
Well, yes. I mean, all I was going to say is it removes the Freudianness of the relationship. You can't listen to your dad because of the Freudian implications of that relationship. You want to kill him and marry your mother. But your grandfather, you're not attracted to Nana, and so you can listen to your grandfather.
Yeah, no, Nana's busted. I think we can all say none of us are attracted to Nana.
Yeah, come on, man. But so what did your grandfathers teach you about seafaring?
Well, my grandfather, of course, was a boat architect. He was the architect in charge of the Titanic, and he taught me how to construct a strong ship right in the middle. Strong in the middle.
I mean, that is maybe the most famous ship.
It's gotta be.
Absolutely. That and the Queen Mary, its sister Voyager.
And maybe the Ark, like Noah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The Lollipop, which is one of the more good ships that I've been aware of.
Friendship is a good ship. Which
but
was
the
some
Titanic
bullshit my dad tried to tell me.
Really? He tried to sell you on that concept.
He was a pussy. He was always using little aphorisms and stupid little things.
Sounds like he wasn't man enough for your mom, honestly.
Well, great.
Well, that's why Timothy married his mother, of course.
Yeah, of course. I killed my father and married my mother, much as the prophecy foretold.
Wow. So you think you were sort of the child of prophecy. That's interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And now that I'm looking a little closer, Timothy, it does seem like you have also scratched your eyes out. Is that true?
I can't see anything anymore, but I still do build ships.
Some of the most beautifully constructed boats by feel, at least.
Yeah.
They feel beautiful. You'll have to tell me how they look.
Well, I mean, I hate to, have sort of an ego about it, but now I got to know, where does the listenership rank among all these great ships that you guys have been involved in or seen? Or, what's your take on this ship so far?
Is she seaworthy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's in one piece, and that's good news. That's always your first step for a ship. She's in one piece. She does rock a little bit side to side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little more than usual. I've fallen off both sides twice already. Thank you so much for being so quick with the ring.
Yeah, we're good. There's a nice community around the man overboard signal. Community's really been created of we're just sort of looking out for each other because we're realizing it's happening so often, So it's been going really well the times that we have had to throw out those great little rings and we scooped you right back in.
Yeah, I think you can have like a security team or like a safety team, or you can just trust the free market of this cruise ship to take care of itself, and that's working so far.
Yeah, Ayn Rand really helped create that vibe on the show.
Absolutely. And a lot of people out there would say, between being a good community and higher handrails, I pick higher handrails. Well, I pick good community. So, of course, Timothy designed all the handrails about 6 inches high.
Yes,
and so you're constantly doing a lean, and it's a bit of an eye-catching situation. It's one of the more gorgeous boats. You can see onto the aft, the forward, the stern
and the bow, as far as I'm concerned.
The bow,
port,
starboard.
Oh. And we hit them all, I believe.
How many sides? There are more than 4 sides to this ship, I should say.
There's
of course,
the hull.
there's the galley, the hull, the aft.
4. We don't have to do them again. Now, Mr.
Starboard.
Well, there's port. Did we mention port?
Yes, of course.
What about a port hole?
Yeah. Periscope.
Deck.
And this boat, of course, the most flushable porthole of all boats. Timothy's grandfather designed the unsinkable ship, and Timothy designed the most flushable porthole. And he said when he designed it, this porthole will flush forever.
The first
porthole will
first flushable porthole and the greatest. The first porthole connected to the toilet system of the boat.
And that thing is loud. I mean, it really sounds like an airplane toilet whenever it flushes.
And I am getting complaints that people, are like, hey, I didn't think I would have to, lean out of my tiny window in my room to use the bathroom. But I'm saying, hey, that's the way this boat works. Take it up with Raytheon.
Well, I don't know if it's the boat or the food, but every person I've seen here has had rocket diarrhea. So it's been a perfect situation to go straight out of the porthole and into the ocean.
So I should speak to that. Devin and I meant to settle the food situation by swinging by Trader Joe's this morning and grabbing some wraps and salads. And
yeah, we just wanted to get a couple of their spicy lentil wraps, some chicken salad or something, and maybe some pretzels.
That salad with the quinoa, that's good because it's not like any quinoa you've ever seen. We forgot, and so there's been a lot of seaweed as a meal for people out here.
Kelp.
Well, and you guys, it seems like you made it to the Trader Joe's because there's a lot of ginger mints around. It seems you got a little stuck at the checkout line and didn't make it all the way to the...
what we did was they got the booze counter right on the other side of the checkout line at the one I go to. And so I started there and I just got a bunch of rum because I thought,
Pirates
and then I just went right to the checkout and went, ooh, let me get some of these disgusting mints.
It's so embarrassing to get out of the line. So once we were in the line, we were like,
I wasn't gonna
grab whatever.
I wasn't gonna be one of those people who goes, "Ooh, I gotta go get the beef jerky," So
a lot of the kill for some beef jerky right now.
I know. I wish we had it. It would actually that or some limes would probably be helpful. Now, Mr. Copperfield, how was your grandfather connected to this ship?
Well, my grandfather was one of the great captains of the Titanic.
Wow.
He was
one of the captains of the Titanic.
Yes. He was the and so he said my grandfather said you're going to work in boats, and so I wasn't able to make it to captain because I was always scared I would sink a ship. I was scared it was in my genes. So I am more of a boat magician. I do the magic show at 7 p.m. and then I do the after hours at 11.
It is so much fun. And I had never experienced an after hours magic show before. Why don't you talk to people through just how insane this show gets? I mean, this is raunchy stuff.
It's wild. You've got to, it's so dangerous. You have to sign a waiver.
In international waters, you're still making people sign a waiver.
He needs protection within the sphere,
David made my penis disappear and reappear on some other man's body.
Yes.
That was a big highlight of the show for me.
That was wild.
So the climax of the show, no pun intended, is 2 men make love to their partner with each other's penises in front of the audience, and it is exciting. It's dangerous, and then they all get up and they saw my penis in half, and it's very
all 4 of us. It is quite the ordeal.
Yeah, it is, and it
we do one of those tree saws.
Yeah, lumberjack saws
where we each grab an end.
And then then they do the log roll. They all get on my penis, and we stick it in water, and they run on it, and we see who can stay.
Yeah.
Well, we stick it in water for a while. It has to bloat up.
Well, I thought, well, this is clearly fake. It's two different penises or something.
Right. Like there was a switch at some point. Like, come on.
But then David wiggled his torso and the end of the penis on the other side wiggled simultaneously. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'd like to put this to bed. It is not a prestige situation where I have clones with larger and larger penises that come out and replace me. That's what a lot of people have suggested. It is magic, but I won't say what it is.
Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, we respect it. We don't want to ruin the illusion, you know?
And David, whenever you want to go ahead and do the switchback, I'd really appreciate it.
So you're still rocking Timothy's... I see. Okay.
Yeah, because Timothy, I assumed, was a plant for the show because you guys did know each other, but now I'm seeing the penis has not been returned. So
no, I saw him at the urinal, and then I picked him out the next day at the show. I was like, "Why don't you come on up, sir?"
So you were the guy who was in the Lido Deck bathroom for the entire day.
In disguise, yes. I was in disguise. That's why I didn't recognize me.
Got it. Wow. Well, this is all fascinating stuff. And, I'm excited for you guys to bring your lens to this ship. We're going to take another break right now, Greg, and then we've got an old favorite returning.
Yes. Yeah, let's do that.
Ahoy!
Abracadabra.
Welcome back to First Hand. I'm Devin Field.
I'm Greg Gallant. We're here with David Copperfield and Timothy Crisp.
What's up, guys?
Hey, not too much. Ahoy.
I will say things are starting to take a bit of a turn out here.
Mm-hmm.
And things were all, like we said, the vibe was already tense. We are out of kelp.
I'll say this. I think it happened when the sun went down and there really is not much lighting in this ship, period. So there's a darkness that has descended onto the ship at this hour that is deep.
Yeah, it's a solar. Go ahead.
Go ahead. The first couple of nights, people were lighting everything with their iPhones, but everyone's batteries died. So it's become just a very nasty ship at night.
And that's an interesting progression, too, in terms of, at this point, we were already kind of past signals, but now at this point, they have no connection to the world outside of this ship.
The good news is this ship is equipped with the same exact crow's nest as the Titanic. So we will be just as safe as that ship was, okay? That's good. Positive.
Yes.
Because as we all know, the guy did say iceberg straight ahead.
That's right.
The crow's nest was not the problem.
The crow's nest was never the problem.
The problem was, unfortunately, David's grandfather tried to make the iceberg disappear. He said, no, don't swerve. I'm going to make the iceberg disappear.
And now that's a bold move.
And I've learned from his mistakes, and any problems we run into, I will make disappear.
Okay.
Well, we could use your help because it is when the sun goes down, I'd say we've got at least 3 open air drug markets. I'd say there's a couple of fight clubs going on out there.
And there's also a lot of great cracker running around.
Yeah, and that's my real concern.
I had no idea Uncle Cracker was on the ship.
Yeah.
That guy knows how to work a butterfly knife, and I'm scared of him.
Yes. But there's, in addition to the open air drug markets, there's also, again, a great community, a lot of Burning Man style creativity. There's a great pottery studio on one of the decks. I don't know if that's safe, but
the pottery they're making is more jagged than I'm used to, and and it's primarily being employed as weapons.
We'll see.
But
Greg, we've got another guest.
We do. And you guys may remember him from our episode about the Florida recount.
Season 1.
The Chad comes out at night.
No.
Chad is
Chad, everybody.
Everyone.
Please welcome Chad.
The cannibalistic humanoid adult dude. It's Chad. He's Chad. Shamon.
Wow, Chad.
Now, first of all, I'm pissed.
Okay.
I'm fucking pissed with y'all. Devin and Greg, I'm pissed.
Why?
What's
Because y'all cut a lot of shit out of my last appearance, man. You cut a lot of shit.
The episode was 9 hours long. We had
you
to cut
talked
down.
too much.
No,
Chad.
you cut a lot of shit because everyone, I feel like when they listen to that, everyone's like, Chad, he's the hanging Chad guy. That's why they name hanging Chad. There's more to Chad than just the hanging Chad.
Chad, people know that. You talked about almost everything but the hanging Chad situation in your appearance.
You cut out a lot of good stuff. And I am mad. That's why I got on the damn cruise.
That's why you got on to confront us?
Yeah.
You no longer want to be known as the Babadook-esque figure who haunted the Everglades and became the namesake for the hanging Chad.
No, that is not what I want. And
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I would take the hat off.
Yeah, I'm going to take that second hat off.
You should take that hat off because it says exactly that.
I'm going to take the hat off. But let me tell you something.
It says, I went to the Everglades and all I became was a Babadook-type figure.
Like figure that inspired the phrase hanging Chad. I understand the hat that I was wearing, but that's not. So. Look at this. When I pull up this hat, what does it say? I buried my dad's ashes in Soldier Field. And then this hat, I've got many hats. I'm a hat on a hat on a hat.
You have hats on hats on hats.
You truly are.
I have all of it. I found a treasure map in St. Louis. That all came out. Y'all let that part come out.
We did.
You let it come out. I was in a throuple with O.J. Simpson and Kathleen Harris. That was great. Okay.
What were you mad that we cut?
You let me say the thing about forging an axe for Gordon Ramsay, the finale of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
These are a lot of good things that I was, but you know, the stuff that you cut out, obviously you guys know why you did it. I'm just mad that you didn't let it go.
Well, I guess we can say some of it now since we're in international waters. I mean,
we might as well.
We might as well. So, Chad, if there's anything on the top of your mind that was particularly egregious of a cut.
First things first, I can't believe you cut this out because we talk about this for about 30 minutes. I trained an army of mice to drive a NASCAR professionally. And for some reason, y'all thought you needed to cut that out. Imagine 200 mice sitting in the seat of a Ford, whatever those are called, maybe like a V25, and one mouse is hitting the brake. One mouse is easing off the brake. In order to get that hive mind going, do you know what you have to be? You're more than just the person that inspired the Hanging Chad.
It was an amazing story. I found the ending of how that your career in that racing circuit ended to be just too disgusting to include the buildup, you know?
Well, yeah, they did leave that noose in the black NASCAR drivers. Oh. And when I found out that the mice were racist, I had to distance myself. But I did teach them how to go 190 miles an hour.
Go ahead.
It's like an evil monkey's paw wish, where it's like, I wish I could teach mice to drive, and it's like, you'll get your wish.
But then they will be bigoted in a way. Yes. Systemic racism also affects the bottom feeders, like mice.
Vermin, yeah.
And lice, of course.
But can you appreciate at all how we might just not want to include a detail like that in a podcast we release? You know?
I don't understand it, actually. I don't understand. Also, you cut the thing about my weightlifting thing.
Your weightlifting thing.
Remind me what that was?
I don't lift weights. I weight lifts. Now, what that means is I go to elevators around the city and I sneak up through the little hatch in the roof.
Okay, lifts, the British elevator. Yeah.
I put 500 to 1,000 pounds worth of weights on the top of these elevators to weigh them down.
Wow. Okay. And how does that affect remind me how that affects the elevator?
It actually makes where it says like this is the capacity of the elevator. It actually is way off. It makes them a lot more dangerous.
Yeah. So is that at all related to the Manchester elevator massacres?
That's neither here nor there. Oh, I see. That's why you cut it. Okay. That's actually.
Yeah. See, we were trying to protect you, Chad.
That's a good cut. That's a really good cut.
Can I make a quick warning for you, Chad, as a seafarer for life that I've been? Confessing to something on international waters does not make it so that you are now absolved of it. Okay. Do you understand what I mean?
So I shouldn't say right now that last week I shot Bo Obama, the dog, because I found out he was a Ukrainian sleeper cell named Sergov Bolov. Is that you telling me I shouldn't say that out here? because I said
that seems fine if he really was.
If you can live with the consequences of that being public information, I'm fascinated to hear about
Shark
it.
Tank was my idea, but the show was actually just lowering people into Shark Tanks and watching them fight their ways out.
Okay. So
they do owe me some money, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. So if you're gonna cut these things, are you gonna cut this out? Are you recording this right now?
We're recording, but I don't know what is going to end up in the final edit and what isn't.
I'm mad. I'm pissed.
Chad, how can we make this right? I mean, we got a nice cruise. We got interesting guys like Timothy and David here.
Can I offer some of my services, to be honest?
Yeah.
Honest.
As you guys know, which I mentioned and you cut from the last episode, I did make a deal with the devil and I got my mixology license. Would you like for me to set up a little bit of a bar cart and maybe make some Mai Tais, make some cocktails?
Okay.
Ain't nobody making drinks around here. Chad knows how to make drinks.
Chad, that sounds great.
I'm Chad.
Thank you. Okay, I got to ask about this Michael Jackson situation because, the costume.
What do you mean, Michael
Jackson? The costume
Jackson?
Looks concert tour
What
accurate.
do you mean, Michael Jackson? I wrote a song called I'm Chad. Okay? I don't know what, and of course, Shaun is part of the language that me and my father used to speak to each other. So it is a obvious.
Yes,
it's a message to my dead father whose ashes I did spread at Soldier Field.
Yes, that's right. That's right. It's coming back to me now. Yes.
A fellow father killer.
You killed your father as well.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen to me?
And did you get the #1 prize afterwards?
I didn't. No, what's the #1 prize?
Your mother.
Oh no, that ain't right.
Chad's eyes.
There's a lot of things about Chad. There's a lot of weird things about Chad. I do pee through a finger. That we talked about that last time, but I ain't not trying to fuck my mama.
Okay.
Well, can I ask a follow up because I didn't hear this? And does that? What do you use? Do you have a penis, or is it because you don't? Or is the penis not?
Oh, you trying to know so you can do some sort of magic trick swap?
Yeah, I'd be careful of this one, Chad. This is
I'm pretty happy with what I've got right now. I got a new one pretty recently that I'm pretty happy with.
No, if I turn around and my finger is on your pelvis, I'm gonna be pissed.
David, are you doing a sort of hermit crab situation with your penis
where you use it until you run out and then
you should see David's book of notes. His book of notes is just all of the men he's ever met with a number next to it.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. A classic ledger of sorts.
Yes, it's my reef ledger that I got from Ocean, and I'll throw anyone's name in there that I meet, and I'll try to get information about what they're working with downtown, and then I'll add it to the reef ledger.
This does remind me, if I could just for a second, we do have Heath Ledger's hologram is going to be appearing tonight in the entertainment space. Yeah. So Heath Ledger's hologram will be.
Is he going to be singing that song from 10 Things I Hate About You, where he kind of singing You're Just Too Good to Be True with the
Yeah, he's going to be doing Frankie Valli, but as in the movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think he should be really on top of his game because he's been resting all day. He asked me for some sleeping pills, and I was able to visit one of the open.
So what kind of drinks y'all want? What kind of drinks y'all want? Because I'm back here mixing. Hold up.
Wow, look at this. You've already got a drink shaker out. Yeah, you're ready to go.
Well, I would love a fuzzy navel. I haven't had a good fuzzy navel in a long time.
All right, 4 fuzzy navels.
We should all have something with citrus for sure, because I feel like the scurvy rate is about 80% on this boat right now. Should we take a quick break and all have some drinks at Chad's makeshift bar and then resume the show?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Ahoy!
I'm Chad!
Welcome back to Firsthand. A new dawn on the cruise, although time really has lost all meaning to me.
Yeah, I haven't slept since we left. I'm riddled with scurvy. I'm fucking
came on quick.
Yeah, I'm faded as hell.
Can I ask y'all a question? Does anyone feel like last night lasted about 1 hour? and now all of a sudden the sun is up just way too early. Y'all feel that?
I was going to say 1 week. To me, it felt like
a week to you.
Yeah,
we're definitely near one of the poles. I don't know if it's south or north, but
the compass is spinning, so that's the clue.
Yes, the compass has been spinning for a while now.
Has anybody noticed that there seems like there's less wood on the ship?
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Spaces of less wood than before.
Right.
I am noticing less wood.
The planks on the ship, there's just like pieces of it are gone. Yeah.
I fell into a hole which brought me to the middle of the ship, and I fell down the stairs for 3 hours. I fell down and down and down and down.
That's that Escher shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You did a real Gandalf and you just kept falling.
Let me just say, we should not have had 45 fuzzy navels each last night.
No.
And maybe that's just because of how long it lasted. Maybe it did feel like a week because we did drink 45.
We did.
I'll say, for a man who made a deal with the devil to become a good mixologist, those were such weak fuzzy navels.
Yeah.
Well,
you know
that's
what?
why we had to drink so many.
And just inconsistent also, you know?
I'll be honest, that guy might not have been the devil. He may have just been a mixology teacher. That just
What
was the deal?
Oh, what did I trade? Okay, well, what I did trade was, first of all, I cut off 3 of my toes.
A huge trade.
But that wasn't part of the trade. That was
that was just what happened at the beginning.
I just wanted to mention that.
That's just where you were coming from.
And because of that, I had one of those houses that was really set up for. It was like I had a disability, so I had one of those houses that could like take me up and down the stairs, and I had like
chairlift,
and I had like a handicap accessible bathroom and shower, and he basically wanted the house.
Interesting.
Oh,
so I gave him the whole house.
He wanted an accessible house for his.
Yeah, he was actually also he's right now. I believe he lost a leg. What he says is his own Vietnam, but I don't know.
Okay, interesting. But basically, this guy got a house by teaching you how to not make a drink.
Interesting. He might not be the devil now that I think about it.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people.
A bartender who was in the weeds once.
It was. It was. He was behind a bar and sweating and angry.
Okay. And this would make sense also in terms of like him not being the devil, just because, and I don't know what this means, but I feel in my cerebral cortex that this is true. I feel the devil on this ship.
Yeah, the devil is definitely here.
You know?
I thought I saw him walking around, to be honest.
What did he look like? What kind of devil, you know?
I swear to God, he looked exactly like Uncle Cracker. I saw Uncle Cracker a couple days ago. And I have not seen Uncle Cracker since, but the devil has been strutting.
That is what it was, Uncle Cracker.
Well, so then now I just don't know what's true. Now I just don't know who's Uncle Cracker and who's the devil. You know, I won't know which one to shoot, you know?
Hey, let me ask you guys some questions.
Oh, interesting.
What were some of your favorite moments from this season?
Thank you so much, Chad.
If we're going to reminisce, like,
absolutely. Well, you know, it was a great year. We had a lot of great guests, and the audio quality was really good the whole time. And
not a lot of talking over each other. I feel like not much.
Pretty consistent. So, you know, Greg,
I feel like the way we were talking about the pandemic really made contextual sense to everyone because we recorded the episodes so close to when we released them, and there wasn't like a 6-month gap in our lifestyles.
Right. So it was all really fresh.
Yeah, everything was really fresh.
Well, I would like to propose a toast to you guys. Let me just pass out these fuzzy navels.
These look the same.
Yeah.
And what is these literal fuzz?
These are going to be
literal fuzz from?
Oh, that is from. I pulled out some of the pillow stuff.
Oh, okay.
Some of the pillow stuff.
Yeah. So,
well, then I know it isn't goose feathers because the pillows here stink.
They definitely have the pillows have a smell to them.
The pillows are. I don't know that they are pillows as much as they are just like small Raytheon boxes, little cases. Yeah. You know,
they look like there's something. There's something else going on with the thing I'm resting my head on. It.
That's right.
I gotta say.
Every night when I wake up.
Yours is beeping.
Yeah.
After I wake up, the side of my face that was laying on the pillow feels really swollen and almost like it's going to fall off.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just impressed you've fallen asleep. That you know.
So I do want to make a toast. Everyone, hold up a glass.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'll drink to that.
To this wonderful podcast.
Wow.
The Flagrant Ones.
Oh.
Love those guys.
That's the podcast we're on, right?
No. This is firsthand.
This is firsthand?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm so drunk and crazy right now that didn't even throw up a bell for me.
I'm crazy right now, too, as you can tell by my speech, but it's just not coming out that way, and I am mad that you
guys are the first hand guys. You guys are the first hand guys. Okay,
it does explain why. I think we lost battery a while ago on the recording, but Chad spent 3 hours on whether Luke Longley or Tony Kukoc was more valuable to the 97 Bulls, and I was like, I don't know that this is where we're at here.
I did kind of want to talk about that, but I guess that makes sense that no one else wanted to get into that with me.
But and then also like a 20-minute story about someone who worked on Xena you knew once.
Yeah. Okay, so no. Okay, this is first. So you know what? You remember yesterday when I was talking all that shit about you cutting stuff out of the episode?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you were heated,
man. I want to apologize because a lot of that stuff, I don't even think I said on your episode. I think I did say it on an episode of Flagrant Ones. So,
interesting.
Oh, okay.
So I am actually sorry.
Okay.
I am sorry. So
you would be a massive tonal departure for the Flagrant Ones.
I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah, that would be pretty seismic. Yeah, but this isn't about another fucking podcast.
That's right.
Okay. And by the way, guys, I'm sorry that every time I shout, the butterfly knife comes out, but it just is happening to me now.
I feel like my butterfly knife.
Cool.
Yeah,
I feel like mine is part of my hand now. Like I haven't let this thing go in hours.
You guys are so good at flicking them around like that.
It's really cool.
It's cool.
I'm barely cutting my hand anymore.
Yeah, I don't even have to put new Band-Aids on after I touch it.
You guys look super cool.
Thanks,
Either
man.
that
Thanks.
or I might also be out of blood. That is possible.
Oh, yeah, you've been leached by your own butterfly knife.
I've been feeling pretty drained of blood myself. Like,
same.
Just think about how I feel right now. There's a hollowness.
How big the mosquitoes are getting too? The mosquitoes are getting huge.
Yeah, it's Kong Skull Island size. It's these are. I saw one of these carry off Jamie Bell and Andy Serkis. So this is
God, my
first
precious
of all,
boy.
Tough loss because they were such cool guys to have on the cruise. Real A-list talent.
Great A-listers, man. That was tight.
I love when Serkis would come up and just be in character, and you didn't know what you were talking to.
Yeah, he's
sometimes
so relaxed.
It was a dragon. Sometimes it was like a tree,
an ape.
Then you'd watch the dailies at the end, and you'd be like, "Oh, cool, that's what it was." All right, it was a.
Oh, I love every morning when the sun comes up when we all get together.
We watch dailies.
We just watch our dailies.
Yeah.
That was fun. Should we watch some dailies from yesterday?
Yeah.
Should we watch one of the dailies?
Yeah, let's take a look at some of our dailies.
Some of those dailies.
Here we go. I'll reel it up. I'll spool it up here on the old projector. All right, there we go.
Here we go.
And
all right, we got Jack Edda 6. Got 16 for the man on the left. Hit or stay.
I'm gonna wait. Wait.
Okay, man on the left, who we all assumed was two people wearing a long trench coat. Yes. Revealed himself to be exactly that.
All right. Okay. Fine. What are we saying? We're staying.
We're staying.
We're staying. We're twins.
We're twins, but one of us is a little uglier.
We do everything together because I feel prettier next to this ugly motherfucker.
Excuse me,
So the one who said one of us is uglier is the ugly one.
And he knows it.
Okay, yes. Sorry, who was that just speaking
I'm looking for asshole who thinks Luke Longley is more valuable than me for 96 Bulls.
Oh my
He's got
God,
the
Mr.
butterfly
Kukoc.
knife with his name on it.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Kukoc, I believe you were already supposed to walk the plank for getting too stabby out here.
I walk, but they take ring and pull me back in almost immediately.
You know, speaking of rings, when we were filming Lord of the Rings in New Zealand, I really had to create this character from the ground up. You know, this had never been done before in films. You know. Well, what?
Okay, we understand. I do need to reiterate.
Cut.
Wait a minute. This daily is strange. It includes
what do
a
you
person saying cut?
Yeah. The director.
What was that? There's a director? I thought.
Yeah. Spike Jonze is directing
this cruise.
The cruise. Yeah, he's the cruise director. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why
here?
One of the guys in the trench coat was made up to look like his last girlfriend.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Maybe we should go back to the daily and see what the director was going to say.
Yeah, let's go back.
Let's pop back into that daily real quick. Let me spool it back up.
Jonze. Now we know he's Spike Jonze.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that'll inform what goes on for the rest of the daily, but we'll find out.
Probably wouldn't for me.
Just want to make it a little more Tony. You know what I mean? I just need more tone and less Andy.
You mean more Tony Kukoc or just
more vibe? Tony Kukoc, I thought we walked you off the plane.
I walk again, but they keep ringing me back.
I think I know what Spike is driving at here. I think I know what he's asking for. He wants me to do the voice. Okay. I'll do the Gollum voice. Okay. Twist my arm. I'll do it, Spike. I mean, if I must, I'll... What do you mean?
No one asked for this, and you keep doing Gollum voice.
I only do it when I'm forced to, when I'm really hounded into doing the Gollum voice, because this voice is anything but my process.
Well, I'm Chad. Okay, well, let me talk about this for a second. So, you guys had both Andy Serkis and Tony Kukoc on this boat, and you decided to have these ship guys as your guests.
Yeah.
Whoa,
First
shots
of all,
fired
Chad,
from Chad to the other guest.
Very rude, Chad.
I'll say I'm Chad, and I've got a lot of shit going on. But I mean, Tony Kukoc and Andy Serkis, those are huge guests.
Tony has been very busy running 3-on-3 full court with a bunch of 6'10" mosquitoes.
Right.
So I don't think
mosquitoes are balling hard.
Those mosquitoes can ball, and they've got a few inches on Tony.
That makes sense.
I don't know why we didn't have Serkis on.
Yeah,
Serkis just would simply not answer my knocks on his door. It was weird because I've never gotten more of a vibe of someone being so distant and so needy at the same time. You know?
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is Serkis is on deck -3, so he will definitely die on this.
He may not come back. He may get sucked inside out or something.
Because that whole deck is glowing at this point. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but I know I like looking into it, and I'll probably go back there as soon as we're done talking.
It's calming to look into. Everything in my mind stops working, and I can only think about it.
It's the only thing I've seen that's made my pillow stop beeping. And
yeah,
I've had some deck -3 dreams that have just been very serene for me.
Really? Very peaceful?
Yes, and also horrifying at the same time. If you understand.
Are there any dailies from deck -3 that we could maybe watch?
Yeah, I think there are some. I think Spike took a crew down there. I think it's sort of like handheld kind of Blair Witch style footage. But let's take a look at it. Let me hook up this Sony DV cam, and I'll play off of that. Okay, there we go.
Oh, this is my shit. Action.
Yo, you guys, I'm feeling a specific tone down here. It's like incredibly Tony.
Yes.
It's incredibly Tony.
And someone call my name.
Did you just appear out of nowhere? Who the hell are you?
I think last thing I know, I'm dunking on Mosquito, and suddenly I am here.
Whoa,
meanwhile, Mosquito stuffed shit out of Luke Longley. Just saying.
Tony, put it to bed, man. You're the better player.
That's okay. That's all I ask for, and now I can die and disappear. Whoop.
And cut. I'm Spike Lee. Now,
whoa, it's a spike off.
Let me just say this. I'm gonna have to make sure that this shit is real. Okay, so we're gonna do this whole scene again. Okay, but I need y'all to be thinking about what's really going on in deck -3. Okay, you know what I mean? Like,
I agree with other Spike. Absolutely, I think we should do it again. And yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go. All right, and do the right thing. I'm Chad. Okay, that was crazy. There was a lot of things.
First of all, Chad, let me say that I know we haven't assembled. This is just an assembly cut of the dailies, but the I'm Chad transitions are hitting.
They're hitting.
It's better than a star wipe, even. I mean, they are really working.
You gotta just instantly know where you are and who you're talking to.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
It's so cool to see a movie in real time become a Spike Lee joint after having been a Spike Jonze leant. And I think
the Spikes are having a Spike.
So it's a Spike Lee joint, and then Spike Jonze just switched the J and the L on that. And
Spike Jonze leaned. Well, I don't know if you guys heard the guy from the Crow's Nest announce that we're coming up on
no problems there, by the way.
Yeah, he has spotted that we are coming up on what appears to be the end of a flat Earth, and the water just goes over at the edge. So I think we might need to deal with that for a little bit. Take another break.
Oh, I'll take care of that. Abracadabra. Okay, it didn't work. We're going to have to take a break.
We're going to have to take a break.
Okay.
Really confidently went for that.
We'll be right back.
Oh, shit, my penis is a circle.
Hey!
Luke Longley sucks.
Welcome back to Firsthand. If anyone is hearing this, at this point, I don't know who would have these recordings and where they would go.
All of our recording software is gone. It's sort of a Flintstone style situation where we're just speaking this into a parrot and hoping he remembers it all.
It's also a Flint style situation where the water that is coming out is brown.
It's not potable really water. Yeah. And no one's doing anything about it, can I say?
We're in a lot of trouble. And of course, I am Chad. You guys may die, but of course, I am a cannibalistic humanoid adult dude. I will eat you to survive and live underwater as long as I need to.
Chad, I swear to God, if you eat me, I will stab you in the face. Okay?
Hey, we don't need to turn on each other yet. We got another 5 to 10 hard minutes.
Don't trust him. He just said he was going to eat us. So he's going to eat us before we turn on him.
Well, I don't trust you either, David. Okay? I was promised I have...
Gentlemen, let's calm down. This boat was built by the lazy grandson of the guy who designed the Titanic. There's not going to be any problems.
What do you mean there are already problems? Okay?
The wood is supposed to go slowly.
The ship is at an angle. We are out of the water at a tilted angle, like when you drive a car on 2 wheels on one side.
Well, I didn't want to say this, but the ship is built to take off.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's built to take off, and when it goes at an angle, it's getting ready. It's going off. I don't know where, maybe to space. We didn't ever see where it went.
Right. You don't know where.
Is that truly what happened to the Titanic? It didn't sink. It just
went into space.
It went straight up.
Yes. Why do you think the Sputnik happened at the same time-ish?
Yeah, 1961.
Yeah,
within 100 years. Within 100
years. At least.
I think that is within the historic margin of error, sort of. Yeah. You know, when they tell you a year that an event happened, it's give or take.
There's a window.
Years.
Yeah.
Well, if we are going down, I will say, because of course I was...
Or up.
I was given the gift of mixology by... either the devil or Uncle Cracker himself.
Definitely not the devil, because at this point we have met the Uncle Devil Cracker.
We have met, and he. Yeah, that was.
I'm really sick and tired of that haunting children's choir singing that everything is going to be all right song. Right? Follow me and everything. It's terrifying.
Yeah. But as we go down, I will continue to make fuzzy navels.
Thank you.
Band that went down at the Titanic, of course.
Mm-hmm.
My honor to serve you these bad drinks.
So, like the great-grandfather of mine that captained the Titanic right into an iceberg, into the ocean, and then into space, I will take over as leader. No captain leaves his ship. All of you do your best to leave, and I'll go down with the ship. Here, get on my back. Abracadabra, give me your penis.
No.
No! What the fuck is happening? Oh my God!
I still got my penis.
Yeah, well, I didn't get mine back. What are you doing? Are you hoarding penises over there? What's going on?
What the? I have a penis that I can. Okay, the penis that I'm working with now, I can't prove it because I've never seen it, but this is Gollum's penis. Okay, this is the creature from Lord of the Rings, Gollum's penis.
And
I mean, I'm
really good.
I think what I wound up with is Chad's finger, which is honestly about as close to a penis as I could hope for at this point.
Yep,
that'll pee for you, and I gave you the thumb.
Yeah, but where you put it was not ideal. You got a little cheeky with where you put the thumb, my friend.
I apologize. It's underwater. I can't see. Can I tell you guys something?
Sure.
I've got a family. I've got a wife, my mom. I've got good friends.
David.
That's gross.
Chad draws a line.
You know what? I'm a dirtbag in my own right, but that's gross.
It's disturbing.
It was foretold by the prophecy.
Wait, you guys got prophecies too?
Yes.
Now
Are you a prophet?
Oh yeah, of course I have a prophecy. Wait a minute. Now that I look around, my prophecy may be fulfilling right at this moment.
What do you mean?
It was foretold that once I lose my penis finger, I'd be launched into the stratosphere forever.
What?
So yeah, it's kind of like directly what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's like exactly. You're describing exactly what's going on.
I can't believe I didn't think about that. No, I always thought it was success. I always thought it was some sort of metaphor. Like for me, like losing some sort of masculinity or something, but it just literally is happening.
You're literal.
Wow.
Well, I don't have a fucking prophecy, okay? All I have is the weird encounter I had with Heath Ledger's hologram last night where he grabbed me by the face in a back hallway and said, you are deck -3. And
that was weird.
I don't know what that means. I just know that it is me and I am it, and the circle is closed and the lines are blurred.
I know he didn't say prophecy, but that sounds like a prophecy to me.
No, it was just a crazy thing he said. Now look, I've inserted this butterfly knife surgically into my own hand.
It's just a stubby. It's just a knifey hand, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you got a fucking problem with that, Chad?
No, I don't. Do you don't think? Okay, chill. Okay, I don't.
My only problem with it is it doesn't really do the butterfly thing anymore. Yeah, you could have used a regular knife.
Now it's less.
Yeah, it's stuck in one function position. Yeah,
now
okay.
You just look like Chucky in the movie where he kind of like shoved the little knife in his
I don't look like Chucky. Okay.
That's exactly what he does.
He looks like Chucky.
No.
He has that line where he says he doesn't look like Chucky. I remember it.
I got a prophecy that I was going to see someone who looked like Chucky, but with Gollum's penis.
Oh, and my God.
No.
Now that I think about it. Who's
giving out these specific prophecies, by the way?
Mine was from a mosquito, and it was like he buzzed it, but I knew what he meant. You know, like when I don't know, Lassie talks, and, it's just barks, but it was like that.
Those mosquitoes have really started to set up a society. I feel like they're going to really, really outlast us.
Oh, they've inherited the Earth at this point, Yeah. I mean, it is theirs.
And maybe that's why they're launching us into space. Like, we're just maybe the last humans on Earth.
Well, thank you, mosquitoes. I, for one, say thank you to the mosquitoes for rocketing me, David Copperfield, and my best friends, Chad, Devin, Greg, and Timothy Crisp, into space.
Wow.
Should we all do a toast to our new mosquito lords?
Let's do it.
I can't drink another fuzzy navel.
No, you got to. I poured them. Everyone grab a drink.
Okay. I broke the glass with my knife.
God.
But I'll drink out of one of the shards.
Drink out of the shard.
Yeah, okay.
How many is this, by the way? Is this what is this, 1,000 each?
I think we've had 1,000 fuzzy navels. In the last, the sun has come up and down like 10 times, but it does seem like it has been maybe 3 to 4 hours.
Chad, I got to settle up with you before we go into space here. What do I owe you?
Yeah, what do we owe you, Chad?
Okay.
No,
what's
Chad, I
the
don't have my
damage on
wallet
this?
on me, but I'll get you next time on the
Timothy.
tip for sure.
I'll tell you what. Chad is about to do the only actual honorable nice thing he's ever done in Chad's entire humanoid adult life.
Wow.
I'll cut you guys a deal for 5% off.
Wow.
So we're looking at about $8,000 each.
I'm only
Chad, I'm
paying for
crying right
$950
now.
of these. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That'll be
Chad.
$8,000 each. You can
Chad.
Venmo me or pay
Chad.
cash. Preferably Venmo because
Perfect.
I can't take cash down into the water with me.
Chad, as you are doing this, I feel my heart opening, and with it, I feel as if the ship's heart is opening. And I don't know if you guys can feel the vibrations, but I think we are beginning to rise out of the water.
Wait, he's
okay?
becoming deck -3.
My body is the ship. Okay.
Feel the
I
vibration.
am this ship.
Oh, no.
I am the listener ship.
Good. Come on, party. Let's go party. I'm Chad.
Everyone get on Devin. Everyone get on Devin.
I'm Chad, baby.
Tune in next season.
Oh, Chad. What the hell was happening to you, Chad? It was all a dream.
Chad's so if we're looking at this clip from the dailies now, and it seems like Chad is in bed with Bob Newhart's wife from the first show.
I see what Spike Lee was going for in this daily.
Mal Brussels.
Find more great shows and see what's behind it all at backdrop.fm.